What's up, y'all? What's going on? Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I was busy bee tonight for sure. Working on videos and doing these. What's up? I don't know who it is. There's actually a link you need to click above that to allow StreamYard to see your username. But let me get in here. Where is my feed? Let's see. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. All right. StreamYard to see your username. Out of control. It's Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Yeah, I figured that whole thing out. Since we're in a private group, there's actually a link. There's a StreamYard link. Should be above. And if you click that once, it's good forever. It just allows StreamYard to use your Facebook username. But if not, it doesn't matter. I got it on the screen over here, so it's all good. I forget what I was going to say. Well, what's going on? Thursday night. I'm trying to get all my stuff ready. We're going camping again. I'm a glutton for punishment. A big glutton for punishment. I'll shut this one off. There, I'll turn that off. There you go. Yep, you got her. Yeah, you just gotta, like I said, you gotta go back to the StreamYard thing. But now that you've done it once, it should be good. Like if you go on anybody's StreamYard now, if you're on Facebook, it should show no matter what now. What's it say up here? Oh. So you guys working on anything? I gotta turn these lights down. I got it way too bright in here. There we go. Got the freaking sun over here burning my face. Allergies. A rough crowd tonight, huh? I was working on videos today, and I've been doing this YouTube course all week. I've been watching one at work for like an hour and a half after lunch, and then oh, cool. Where's Monster Mopars at? Or is that the Columbus thing? I don't even know what it is anymore. I'm out of the loop, man. Moderation alert. It's probably gonna. Yes, keep the stream, please. Thank you. All right, let me go back in. It freaks out when we got something on here. It's like, did you really do that? Or, yeah, I did it. Go back in. It freaks out when we got something on. It resets every time. Oh, Norwalk, got you. Cool. I love Norwalk. Sorry, I took my allergy pill. I should be good. What the hell happened? Oh, it's over in here now. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it was Thursday. I know. It's like, gosh, it's been a busy week. So I got one more of those classes to do tomorrow. And I think there's one Monday. My birthday's Sunday, so I'm off work Monday. I don't know what we're going to do for my birthday, but that'll be after we get back from camping anyway. So I think I found somebody. Yeah, they always were good. I went up to the Halloween race one time with Bill and oh, campers online. Cindy just told me that she left the camper unlocked. And it's in the driveway, so I got to make sure I lock it so the crackheads don't get in it, steal my shit. But yes, they do. We went to that Halloween race. I went with Dan Burnett and Bill Broughton years and years ago. Man, it was cool. Like in the morning, they were riding around on a golf cart, passing out donuts and stuff. It was really cool. And I mean, we raced all night long. It never stopped, you know. I like how the campground's down right at the finish line. I always thought that was pretty cool. Well, at least that's where the campers were. I don't know if that's how it's actually set up, but I said it's been so long since I've been there. I probably wouldn't recognize the place anyway. I've been up by there many times. Hell, I was just up at Put-in Bay a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to turn this down. I'm going the wrong way. No, it's all the way down. All right. Ah, jeez. Yeah, let's turn that on. All right, yeah, we're good. Give me some. There we go. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah, I think I actually did get somebody lined up. They're actually gonna make some samples and send them over this weekend. So hopefully we can get that going. I appreciate it. I mean, I had a lot of people reach out to me. So this lady actually made some T-shirts for last year for the seniors, you know, at Stebbins, and it's actually a family we've known for a long time. The kids played soccer with all their kids, and so hopefully, and she did a good job last year. So plus she'll let me trade her. She'll let me trade her work for working on her cars and making me T-shirts. So it all works out in the end. Let's see what Jackie said. Oh, that's cool. That would be neat, wheelie contest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a sweet deal for me if it works out. Hell, she might be watching on here. I don't know. But yeah, it's cool. It'll work out. I said some people shown interest in wanting them, and it's like I just can't afford to order them from like a big. Like I've gotten these samples, like the one I got on now, and but man, they want stupid money for them. I was like, I'm only going to sell them for like $20. I can't pay $19.75 plus shipping for them a piece. And then of course they want you to buy, you know, freaking 50 of them at a time. I'm like, man, I can't have 500, you know, $100 worth of shit sitting here that I don't know if I'm going to sell it or not. I mean, I'd give them away if I had to, but oh, Chris liked my video. I don't know if he's watching it or not, but if you are on here, Chris, watching, have a good weekend up the lake. I think I drove by a minute ago and you were packing up your stuff. I need to get out to some races, that's for sure. Yeah, I was actually talking to a friend of mine about that. He just opened a shop, Dan Cramps, and he did his own screen print shirts. He remembered doing it in high school, which I did too. So I just don't want to deal. I just don't have time to deal with it. Trying to get Dad good. So Dad, is he racing? Well, I'm sure he probably is racing. Why would I even ask that? Uh-oh. I think one of the dogs is up there rolling around in hey, Wendy. Wholesale blank shirts. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so hopefully that deal works out. It should. She does a good job on them. She made these neat shirts that had like, uh, Matter School District, and it had like when our oldest graduated, 2008 or whatever check, and then when the next one check. Of course, we had four, so it all had the years and check marks. It was pretty neat. Okay, cool. I'll save that link. Wholesale blank t-shirts. Okay. Well, I'll be able to look at it later, but actually, you know what? I'm going to write it down. Jiffy. JiffyShirts.com. Thanks, Wendy. I'll let her know that even too. So, oh. Yeah, I figured out the problem why you guys' usernames weren't showing up on the screen. Jackie did it earlier. Um, you have to click. You have to click on the StreamYard app thing. There's a little link. If you click it, and it allows StreamYard to show your username, and then it'll show up over on YouTube also. If you want to do it, if not, no biggie. Like I said, Jackie did. Well, Ashley's watching on Facebook or on YouTube. It's because it's in a. Excuse me. It's because it's in a private group. So, hey, we got 5 in here tonight. We're doing good. Yeah, I started. I read a lot of. I read a lot. Period. But I read a lot about car stuff and especially the automotive industry. And one of the major problems right now is shortage of technicians, especially new technicians. And guys like me, I've been doing this for 32 years. I'm getting up there, and I've had some physical issues. Um, so I did a video today. I called it why is there a shortage of new techs, and kind of went over the basics of the especially the independents. Independents are spending big bucks trying to get good technicians in there, and new technicians, and mold technicians, and get internships going and stuff. And I mean, man, they're throwing money out there like crazy. Sign on bonuses and all this stuff. They're giving you tool allowance. The pay's higher than it ever has been. Um, but the biggest problem is we're all retiring. We're either retiring or we're going up and working in the office and stuff because our bodies are just wore out from doing this stuff. I've been doing this for 32 years. I've been doing it since I was 16. I'll be 48 on Sunday. So it's like we got to get new blood in there. And of course, I know it's hard work, but it's good paying work nowadays. And really, the other point of it was the cars are made better nowadays. They're lasting way longer than they used to. And so it's easy work. It's maintenance work. You're not changing engines and transmissions and stuff all the time. It's just, but most of them think, oh, it's hard work. I got to do this. I got to do that. And it's like, no, it's not hard work if you do it right way. So that's kind of where my topic went this week. But I'm going to do some more stuff. Like I said, I've been reading articles, and I'm going to do videos about those articles also, along with my other stuff. I'm actually going to work on an engine next week that I started. I've had that thing for like 2 years. Bill's going to be, I know he wants it back, but he's pretty patient. He's got enough projects to do anyway. So, but that's about all that's been going on this week. Let's see what else is going on. Not really much. We might be buying a new camper sooner than we thought. I guess my wife found one she really likes, and she was like, we're gonna go. We might bring that home this weekend if it's still up there." I was like, "Sweet." Hey, John, what's happening, man? You got him in there, Jackie. She must have been twisting your arm or something. You been doing good? Staying out of trouble? Of course, that ain't no fun, is it? I'm assuming that you're going to be racing this weekend. Probably Wayne's old car. We got. Just had to figure out this technology. Well, he obviously clicked the link because his name popped up on the screen right away. So it's not that hard anymore, at least, luckily. Drag me in by what hair? I hear that. I'm getting a little thin on top too. I'm letting it grow out. I don't like. He's kind of slow. I'm really slow. I'm like a picker. I'm like. They get mad at me at work because they're like, "You never put any notes in your on your bills or anything." I'm like, "I don't have 3 days to fill out one damn ticket. I'm the slowest typer in the world." Thank God for voice texting now. You just hit the microphone and, "Hey, Fred, I'm." Got a camper. Yeah. Fold the old seats down. Yeah. All right. You are racing the 62. Yeah. Well, Wayne's old car. I just love that old car. Wayne was a cool dude, too, man. I lived in Overlook there across the street from him and Rick. Them guys, man, they taught me a lot about bracket racing. It was awesome. Do the trucks still run? Or you guys are you changing anything or working on stuff or just wanted something different? I'm assuming you. I think Jackie said you still had the trucks. Wayne was good people, man. Yeah. His son had a dart or something also, didn't he? Was that his son? I don't remember. I remember like a dart or something with a big old Pentastar thing on the side of it. How's Mrs. Lovins? It's missing. Why is it missing the interior? Are you putting a roll bar in or something? Oh, Wayne had the dart. Okay, okay, got you. So I do remember. I remembered something. See my see my birthday present back there. My AHRA sticker. That Dallas Brown guy, man, he's a class act. He sent me a birthday card and it had another sticker in it and pretty cool. I like that guy. She waved at me. She's good. Good. Glad to hear that. My brother jumps in here sometimes on the feed, but I don't know. He didn't. Oh, he didn't keep it long. Okay, got you. Uh, I haven't been to the racetrack in a long time. I want to get out there this year, and it's like I just know that I'm going to get probably bombarded by 100 people. Oh, good for you, John. Yeah. You know, I was always a AHRA fan. I was talking to Jackie about it the other night. I remember when we were kids, they'd have the AHRA funny cars out there at Killcare on like the Buckeye Nationals and stuff, and I always thought the AHRA was cool. Didn't renew. Yeah. I mean, I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm not racing or anything. I watch him on YouTube, and he does stuff. He does these tech talk things with another guy watching him, Uncle Tony, on Wednesday nights. He actually just started another channel. He actually just started his own channel. It's like about the history of the AHRA or something like that. But yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He's pretty down to earth. But it's just limited, where they race, and it's kind of funky tracks, I think, right at the moment. But he's working on it. Well, gotta give it time. I guess he was in the military and was stationed in Hawaii, and that was like the last AHRA track that was left, and it went out of business. And then he tried to buy it for the whole time he was stationed there, and they wouldn't budge. So then when he got out, yeah, I should be able to come out to the Geezers race. That's the one I really want to go to, and I wish I could get Dad's car going, but it's just we switched it over to that fuel injection. I don't know how reliable it is yet because we really haven't been able to drive it. And I was talking to Rob. It was last night or the night before, and he said we need to go through the valves. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But he's working on it. So, I mean, that's, you got to have a lot of money to do that shit nowadays. And the NHRA's got all of it, unfortunately. But yeah, I do want to make it out to the Geezers race. That's like the second or third weekend of August, isn't it? I could probably look that up, couldn't I? But he's real. I'll tell you what, Dallas. He's really smart with Buick stuff, man. He knows everything about a Buick. Yeah, they got the fuel injection working. I think there's two issues, and my brother's been the one setting all of it up, and I put one of those one of the MSD boxes on it, and it's got the start retard in it, and I think the start retard is kind of messing with the timing, and then the computer's trying to compensate, and so I need to disable that. And then my brother put a cam in it a couple years ago when it was sitting, and okay, thanks, Jackie. But we need to go through the valves. That's pretty much what it is we need to readjust the valves, and it's got some big old crazy ass solid roller cam in it. But I mean, I'm sure it'd be fine. Just make a couple rips, It Don's outside. Yeah, that's cool. He's got stuff to do. I know. I put off mowing the grass, and I probably shouldn't have, but my back's been bothering me all week, and I actually ordered one of those TENS device things that shocks your back. Had that on earlier for about 15 minutes. It helped me out, but I'm like, I know I can't push that mower tonight. There ain't no way. Yeah, and that's the other thing that I'm, concerned about is the manifold vacuum on it. My son was over there farting around with it probably back in the spring, and he was working at a shop, where they do a lot of fuel injection stuff, and some guys downloaded some different different whatever programs in the little unit, and yeah, I know. I definitely needed to mow, but that's not going to happen until I get back Sunday now. So they farted around and kind of played with the tune on it, and it Hunter said it ran really good, but then he started going to Hobart Welding School, so they're there 40 hours a week, you know. So he really couldn't fart with it anymore. Oh, I just pulled my low back. I know what happened. Um, Friday we went camping, and I was in a big hurry. We got there late, and there was a big storm coming. We were down in southern Ohio, and I was in too big a hurry, and I just wrenched it real good. I pulled something in my low back, but I'm just old. I've been doing this freaking heavy lifting shit all my life. There is a couple of tricks, yeah. Well, I know you have some experience with those Phytech things anyway, so yeah, I might have to yank your chain a couple times on it, but I do want to get it going. I want to get it going for sure. Like Hunter wants to drive it, Dad wants to drive it. Of course, I want to drive it. And, I mean, I'm going to end up with it, so I kind of want to get it. I want to go racing with it, you know, when I can. I haven't been down the drag strip in like 10 years. Actually, I haven't even been to Killcare since the new owners took over and they changed all this, the staging lanes and redid the drag strip and all that stuff. I haven't even been there since it happened. Just life got in the way, and the kids were getting older, and of course now they're all Oh, you were working with them. Okay, got you. Everything's gotten in the way, and just everybody's busy. It's what happens. But we'll figure it out sooner or later. It's like, they keep saying, like, we need to go out on Thursday. We need to go on Thursday. And I don't know if I'm sure it's probably still a madhouse like it always used to be on Thursday. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with that shit, I got you. It does still work the same way. That hadn't changed much, has it? But man, I watched some of these bracket races, and these cars are so freaking fast now. I mean, and there's all this weird staging controllers and stuff is just nuts. Is that an inversion table? Yeah, I actually have an inversion chair. I used it and it didn't. What up, Beaches? What's up, Mike? I appreciate that. I appreciate that, John. Hey, Mike, if you want your name to show up in my chat, there's actually a link before you clicked on there. It's a StreamYard little link. If you click it, you only need to click it one time. Then anytime you go into anybody else's stream, your name will pop up. But if not, don't worry about it. Money. It's all money in it, John. Holy shit. I was watching this. His name's Tom Gow. He's got a really cool YouTube channel, and he does his own races now. And he runs like a super comp dragster, and it's like a throttle stop, but it's for when they're staging. So they stage the car like dead nuts perfect, and every time, yeah, it's like so many gadgets, man. I'm like, holy. I'm just gonna stick with my feet. I was pretty dang good with my feet. When I put a brake in the car, a trans brake in the car, that's when everything got stupid. I have a good question for you, John. And I know all you need to do is give me a year. I know you don't want to go into all depth of it. You can explain it to me later. But I'm trying to figure out what year ET bracket racing actually started, or where its origins were. I've been doing research, and I can't really find anything. I remember don't quote me on this perfectly, but I was talking to Carl Moore one time. I used to love listening to his stories. But he told me back in like 74 was when they had the first bracket race at Kilcare. Of course, his mind was gone about halfway by the time. He said they called it like California racing or something, but I can't really find any origins. Like I want to do a story about it, but I'm like, I can't find any really good information about it. I don't know when exactly, our kind of bracket racing, the BT racing, I know class racing, it's been going on forever and a day, but I know you've been doing it for quite some time. Is that one? Okay. Got you. Yeah, Jackie, that's crazy. I see these races, you know, James went up to Dragway 42 for some big race. I don't know how much it was, but there was one on YouTube I was watching live earlier. It was in Georgia, and it's like freaking like $750,000. Yeah, they definitely did it to stay in business. I know. I mean, now it's a big deal. What's up, Rob? You need to click the link. You don't have to. Fuck it. I got Facebook over here and I got YouTube here, so you guys are good. You know what? I should ask him that. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jackie. Yeah. He does know everything about drag racing. When did you start racing, John? I think I might have missed something here. Hey, Mike, I was going to ask Mike if he got the camper set up okay. Yeah. And that's kind of where I think that's kind of what Carl was getting at was they had a couple class cars and he's like, man, I can't compete with these guys. Dad started drag racing. You're just like my kids. You're mean as shit to your dad. The best one I ever heard though was my grandma is when Firestones were actually stones. Oh shit. You guys are killing me. The best thing I ever heard though was my grandmother. She just turned 94 or 95. I can't remember. I always get mixed up, but she said, yeah, back when I started driving, when there was horse and buggies and all you had to really worry about having an accident was if you slid in their shit. She's something else. But I miss those old guys. I miss Wayne and Carl, and I mean, I know Rick's still around. I don't know how easy he is to talk to. I haven't seen him for quite some time, but an old man. Just is that you start? Okay, 76. So it wasn't long after the. Did you start bracket racing, or did you start? Were you class racing? I mean, I know you were class racing with the trucks and I vaguely remember your guys' cars got burned up or something, and you started racing a class car. And I could be wrong. I had all these freaking surgeries like 4 years ago, and they screwed me up. Had to work on me like 3 times. And you were bracket racing? Cool. My memory is kind of funky sometimes. Plus, I'm getting old. But I was just like listening to those guys' stories. I wish I could remember all of them, and I could probably write a book. Carl was funny, especially there in the end. It was like he got real talkative. It was like he we'd just be sitting there and he'd just start telling me a story, you know, and it was like, this is so freaking cool, man. You know. And his kids are cool too, you know. I still get to talk with them and his nephew. Well, actually, both of his nephews. And I do not follow Clay Millican, but I need to. I do agree with that. I catch some of this stuff every now and then by accident, and I always forget, like, oh shit, I should have subscribed to his, you know. I'm new to this whole social media thing too. Oh yeah, super gas, nice. Oh, another question. I asked Jackie this the other night. When we were kids, and this is back when you only had like the little tiny garage at your house, you guys were working on some kind of like funny car or something that was in there. It was like a orange or a butterscotch color, and I couldn't remember what it was. It was some weird car you guys were working on. And again, I could be dead wrong. Okay, so he does them on YouTube. I need to. Oh, I need to try and watch it. Okay, so you did start class cars after the GTO. That would have been fun to have a super gas car back then, though, because that would have been like that'd have been a rowdy ass car on Facebook. Okay, I'll I will look him up. I'm writing it down right now. I have so many notes this week from just reading stuff and doing this YouTube thing class that I've been doing, and I haven't written this much since I was in school. I got pages and I have all these notes splattered up here on the wall over here. Mr. Unswitchable. Duck Jesse's funny car. That was had to have been pretty cool. I just remember I remember you guys working on it and I'm like, man, that is some weird car, you know? And probably at that point in time, I had probably never seen a hey Don, what's going on? Oh, Dick Jesse. Okay, got you. Ducking autocorrect. Yeah, you never say ducking. No, yeah, when it. What's going on, Don? Don's an old Mopar dude. He's um, got two big old Valiants. That's cool though. That was a funny car, and like I said, I'm sure. Really, I may have to look into that. I gotta write that down. Mister Unswitchable. I will look that up. I'll make that model and I say, I actually saw this car for real when I was a kid, and I didn't even know what a funny car was yet. Neighbors burning shit. Our neighbors burn shit too, and it's not the right shit. It's turned out to be a pretty good night. Got old John Levins on here. He's talking about some old racing stuff with me. Mike, where did you go? Did you just? Oh, cool. I wonder what year that was. I can't even remember. I don't even know how old I was. I was probably like, had to have been in the early 80s. Because I think we moved to grandma's house and, man, it was like 82 or 83. Yeah. So you guys had a big fire. You're burning pallets and shit. Excuse me. 82. Hey, you fixed your link. Whoopsie. I backed out of the feed. I mean, I'm still in the feed, but oh, it was late 80s. Got you. I just remember you guys were like thrashing on that thing, man. All right, we got her back. We got her back, but I'm gonna turn the sound off because there we go. Yeah, I bet he does have a hell of a fire pit. Okay, so you guys moved in after we did, yeah. Cause I was either 9 or 10 when we moved in over there, and I couldn't remember exactly when it was. So I would have been 9. He's babysitting it for. Yeah, I bet if you guys threw all that shit in there. We have big fires like that by accident sometimes. Here we throw couches and shit in there. Oh, what else? I've gotten some really good information tonight, John. I'm glad you showed up. Um, oh shit. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm new to this whole social media thing. I got stuff. Man, let me get over there. Oh, that was where Cindy said she left the camper unlocked. Dick Crater actually owned the car. Don't know where it is at now. Mattress, yeah, mattresses do count. Yeah, them damn things will burn forever though, and smoke like hell. You good for something? Yeah. Well, you're always good at racing stuff. Whenever I had any kind of racing question, you were there. I miss the old Miami Valley Drag Racers Association parties we used to have. Man, those things were freaking epic. Some of them. They wanted to get away from that smoke, didn't they, Don? Oh shit. Are you still working, John? I don't even remember where you worked before. My dad's still working part time at a place. Yeah, it did. You know it. It got it got fucking political, like everything else happens. And it was like I participated in it a lot, and I helped him with the. Yeah, I thought about that the other day. Yeah, we James and I were talking about that the other day. Yeah, I need a reason. That's right. Yeah, it was cool in the beginning. We used to have those we'd have those practice street competitions and get together once a month and eat pizza and drink beer and hang out. And they did the round money thing, and that was cool. And then yeah, it just got too, it got too. Trying to think what I mean, political, yeah, but it just it became like a corporation. Man, you were way down south. No, not way down south, but well, good for you. You're still working, man. That's awesome. Um, yeah, I think I did see some of your posts where you were at some restaurants and stuff down in Kentucky. But yeah, it just got and at one point that was actually the largest like drag racer group, in like Ohio or something. It was crazy. 'Cause I remember the dude that owned Norwalk. He was kind of pissed about that because we had a bigger group than he did. But as usual, it got effed up, like you said, from weirdos. And oh well, it was fun. Yes, race cars are expensive. We have to keep working for the race car. I remember something that old Eddie Likens told me, another old timer. He says, he said, you can't race your house, but you can sleep in your race car. That son of a bitch was wild right there, let me tell you. Guess what I got to go do? The dogs. I think we're going to have Leo in the house again. I think somebody's out there shooting shit off again. Well, he didn't want to come downstairs, so. Don drove the old 440 Valiant to Norwalk. That's cool. That was probably a pretty good drive from your place. What is it? Norwalk's what, 3 hours from here? Well, yeah, it's 3 hours. I just drove up to Put-in-Bay a couple weeks ago. I should know that. Yeah, I hope you guys have fun up there. I don't live to work. I work to pay for race fuel and entry fees and part. That's no shit. I just sometimes it's like, man, I felt like, and I that was weird. Um, I felt like just racing it was like a job, but it was because I got the bug and I wanted to go fast, and I started blowing shit up all the time, and you know, I just I had to get out of it. You know, I hate that I did, but you know, you can take the boy out of the racetrack, but you can't take the racetrack out of the boy. So I still want to. I know David Lowery was telling me he got Mike out in his car. He was like, "I'll put you in my car." I'm like, "I'll freaking do it, dude. I'll jump right in that sucker." Yeah, exactly. That's a good one too. Your million kids. Yeah, right. Yeah. I spend mine on stupid shit now, like golf carts and campers and boats. And Cindy found a camper last night that she really wants, and she told me if it's there Sunday, we might be bringing it home. So we may have a new camper this weekend. I'm just letting everybody know. It's awesome how she's taken to camping. She never really did give a shit about it until James's dad gave me this camper, and we took it out that one fall. What was that, 2 years ago? And she just thought about camping as being, like we used to go to Spring Nationals and we'd be camping in a tent, and it flooded us out that one year, and we were, waist high in water. And she's like, yeah, I don't like this, And that was literally the last time she went camping. Was like, that was 1990. That was, hey, you fixed your name, Don. Good. Now you won't ever have to do that. It'll show up on both sides. Oh, no, you're on YouTube. Never mind. A red wagon, a tiny four-wheeler, and now a two-seater golf car. Yeah. I have a four-seater one. It's pretty cool. I lifted it and all kinds of stupid shit. Yeah, Mike, exactly. I know it's an addiction now, isn't it? But it's cool, man, because we just go out there and chill. We relax. You're on the laptop. Got you. Yeah, yeah. The ink probably would have. Actually, I'm a wheeler dealer. I'm a barterer. All this stuff is done from working on my tattoo guy has a bunch of old crappy cars that I work on all the time. So actually, it's just I mean, yeah, if he would have paid me for it, yeah, I probably would. But yeah, exactly. Only so much room in the trailer. Beer is better when you're camping. That's for sure. Yes, sir. I'm glad you guys got the camper back. I know you got to work on it later on, but nothing wrong with that. I do like my golf cart though. I'm not letting him mess with me about him. I mean, I'm stuck with him forever. But and he's good. I got, it's like my first tattoo was a pretty good one. My second one sucked, and then I got back in touch with Chris Fulham that we went to high school with, and he's really good. So he's kind of out there sometimes, but I love him to death. But he's a really good artist, and he doesn't hurt you when he's tattooing you and stuff. So Lois said we live. You should be living in a high rise on the east side. You'd be moving on up. Yeah, I couldn't afford to pay for what I got. I mean, this whole arm is done. This is my new one though. This is my logo. I don't know if it's showing up. Is it showing up right there? That was my new one I just got a couple weeks ago. So I hadn't had one for like a year and a half. But I got some shitty tattoos and I had to have him fix it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to let anybody else do them. Even if I have to pay him and I wanted one, It's kind of cool. He fixed a shitty tattoo that my wife had. And I think he fixed one that Rob's got. And actually, we know another really good tattoo guy also. So networking, man, networking. yeah, it's just, I like the car culture. Say that 10 times fast. I like the car culture. Um, I've always liked working on cars. I've always liked working on. I mean, at my work now, I work on some weird shit, and people are like, "How do you know how to work on that?" I'm like, "I don't know." Like, I worked on this one machine today. It's it has this big arm that swings off the back of the truck, and where the water valves are, it turns the water valves off. It counts how many times it spins, and Facebook says comments are turned off. That's weird. I don't know. Unless, sometimes we do get to a limit. Oh, I know what it is, Don. It's the thing I've been explaining all night. There's a link. So if you go to Facebook and you'll see where the feed is, say I'm doing this on StreamYard. There's a little link up there that says click this StreamYard link, and that way it's StreamYard can show your profile name pretty much. But you're on YouTube anyway. Don't worry about it. You're seeing everything on YouTube, aren't you? Because I'm not watching the YouTube feed. It's because I'm doing the feed from a private group. So you're fine. It is what it is. It's because I had the main problem is when I started that group on Facebook, I had it pretty much where everybody could come in. Well, some asshole came in and pretty much hacked my whole account, and they billed me some shit on my phone and everything. Kind of pissed me off. You're only seeing your Oh, it's because you're on YouTube. That's why. You should see Rob's. You should see Rob's comments. Oh shit. You know what? It's probably because we went. I know what it is. It's because there's a comment limit. I'm gonna try and fix it. Hold on a minute. It's probably because we went. You guys are just talking way too much, and it's probably blocking John out too. Hold on a second. Let me go here. Let's see if I can change that real quick. I think I had the comments limited at 100. That's probably why it's. All right. How'd that work? All right. I just deleted that. Damn it. This whole technology shit. Sorry, John, if that goofed you up, buddy. I just fixed it, but it may be too late. I'm new at this. Let me get back on here. Let's see. Hopefully that'll let it come through now. Hey, Jackie or John, try and comment on the Facebook feed and see if I fixed it. I may have totally screwed it up, but I never. You guys, we're making history here. I've never been over 100 comments. I never thought that would be a big deal, but evidently it is. Shit, that's what it is. It's at 100. Man, that's what it is. It's at 100. Wait a minute, let me get this out of here. I think I deleted it, but it probably won't take until the next time we do a video. Yep. Yeah, it's probably because. Damn it! I hate that. Sorry, guys. It won't happen again. Like I'm. Don, there is no stupid questions. Fire away, brother man. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm working on it. That's got to be what happened. I just because we lost their. Me and Rob will chat. Figure it out. Excuse me. Well, the problem is it probably won't. It probably won't come back until I do another stream now. Oh, Jackie's on YouTube now. Did it? Well, the problem is it probably won't. Damn it. Sorry, Jackie. I had the limit on 100 comments because I never thought that would happen, and it blocked you guys. So tell John I apologize, but I changed it, but it won't. I'd have to start the stream all over again to do it, and I really don't want to do that. Unless John's got something he really wants to tell me, and I'll switch it, but we'll have to reboot it. We're just making history. You guys we're just talking too much stuff around here. It is. It's a total learning thing. It's like and the problem is, and I probably shouldn't be doing it. I'm on YouTube and Facebook, but I'm trying to make a little bit of money at this, so that's why I do it on Facebook and YouTube. You know, because YouTube is really hard to make any kind of money on. That is what I get. Yeah. It's all good. Tell John I appreciate it. And Lois's comments too. Yeah, it's stuck at 100 comments. I'm like, I really never thought that was going to be a problem. It'll be neat to go back in and to the analytics and see what this one got. So this is probably, well, I know this is the biggest night I've had yet. So I appreciate you guys. I really do. It's been fun though, for sure. And Dad said he can still hear me. Yeah. It's probably like, shut him up. Oh. Yeah, what the heck else is going on? Yeah, that sucks it screwed up like that because there might actually be other people in the comment. Sorry, guys. I'm definitely technologically impaired. But I'm getting there. It's really, I was thinking about it today when I'm doing this YouTube training thing. It's online. It was, you signed up for it, and they picked like 1,200 people to do it for free because I'm a cheap ass. I didn't want to pay for it. And it's like from when I started till now, and I mean, I only started in October. It's like, man, I have learned how to do a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff that I really didn't think I would ever be worried too much about doing. Where is Charles Asper been? That's what I want to know. My big Chuck hasn't been here for like 3 weeks. Unless he's hiding on me over there. Let's see, we got 6 watching. 2 of them are on Facebook, so that's 4. I don't know. Who knows? I appreciate all of you stopping by. Oh, Chuck's on vacation. He hasn't been on vacation for like 3 weeks though. Like he literally hasn't been over. He's being a whiner. Oh, because Josh is quitting. Yeah. I know Josh's Facebook got hacked, so let me see. John, you're back. Hell yeah. Good for you. Yeah, Mike, if you're watching or listening, I'm sorry. I had the settings at 100 comment limit on Facebook because I never thought it would get that far, but damn it, we did it. So next week, I already turned it off, but I think I'd have to reboot it to which way I'd have to shut the whole stream down. I don't want to do that until I'm done. So I know, right? We got a big crowd in here, don't we now? Let's see what else. Oh, there's Mike. I got you, Mike. You're good. Yeah, I broke another threshold. I gotta chalk that up. So, but if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have done that. So I appreciate it. That's like I said, it's baby steps. It's kind of cool though because I've really had fun doing this stuff, and it's like, now I'm connecting with people that I haven't talked to, and I mean, I haven't talked to John for freaking 20 years. Well, it ain't been that long, but probably 10 years at least. Hate to say it, but thanks to Jackie. She probably grabbed your phone like, Tad, hold up. Yeah, then yeah, I know. I mean, how do you think I got this shit started? It was my kids. Like, I started doing this out in my garage back in the fall, and oh, that's cool. You know, I I was just saying I work on some really weird shit at work because I've always worked on cars, and now I'm working for the county, so I work on really weird stuff. Well, I serviced a Crown forklift the other day, first forklift I've ever worked on in my life, and I said, you know, the worst thing about working on forklifts, actually, there's 2 bad things about working on forklifts is they're really low to the ground. So I made these wood ramps to drive it up to change the oil in it. But every fucking thing under that thing is like 1/4-inch steel. I slipped with the wrench, and man, I've got a bruise on my wrist still from that thing. That's awesome, though, John. That's cool. Don, you are my #1 fan. Spell those clowns. Yeah. Yeah. We've got the Crown one, and then we've got an old. Are the Heisters yellow? I have an old one that it was a hand-me-down that we use in the shop for, picking trucks up and parts up and stuff. I think it is a Heister. I'm not real sure. I have to take a picture of it. You probably know what it is. But yes, Don is my number one fan. He is the first one, besides my family, to comment, and he was actually really the first one. He was the first one in my first live stream to ever come in. Those who can't teach. That's going to be me here soon because I'm fucking done working on them. My body's messed up. And we really do need to teach them how to work on it. That was my video today was, we have to get new blood in there because there's none coming in. They don't want to do it because it's a pain in the ass to do it. And they can pretty much name their price if they're a half-ass mechanic. What was I talking about earlier, though? Okay, I'll send you a picture. I'm pretty sure it's a Heister. It's an older one. Of course, where I work, they're all fucking bougie and they get whatever they want. And yeah, so they got that Crown, and I thought this thing's kind of a piece of shit. I don't like it. I'd rather have that old clunky one. I mean, I'm probably picking up stuff I shouldn't. Like we've got this one. They call it an easement jet. It's like a little tank, and you drive it, and it's got a high pressure water tank on it, and this thing's heavy. Well, it was broke, and it wouldn't drive, and I'm like, I can't drag it with nothing, so. Yeah, you should get a raise for all the training you're doing. What's Don answering 15th, 16th, 17th? Did I miss something? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, when I was I started out in the garage, and yeah, they're not out there, dude. Nobody wants to do the shit. And then the ones we get, yes, Carlisle next year. Yes, it would be cool. We could all just get together and go. And I hope my wife's not watching this, but I am buying a 72 Chrysler Imperial in the next couple weeks. She's going to be pissed. But I'll drive that bitch out there. Yeah, when I started in my garage, John, it was literally in my garage, and I had no idea what I was doing. And I got to like 100 subscribers where I could do a live, and I was trying to do it. And then, Hunter had to jump over and go, "Here, Dad, click, 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 click." Okay, there you go. All right, fine. And then my computer got overloaded, and he had to buy, give me money, Dad. I'll get you parts to fix it. And that's the problem, Jackie. Yeah, everybody thinks that we don't pay enough. We don't pay enough. Well, and that's going to be my next video next week. Yeah, they definitely don't have enough parts out there. Wilburn's going, nice. Yeah. But yeah, we get them all the time. They schedule the interview and they don't show up. And if they do show up, they're like this. They come with their phone, they're on their phone, and they're like, "Do I get the job, bro?" I'm like, No. Like, it was like when Hunter, we did the virtual tour of Hobart. And the lady was going over everything that they teach them in school. And I was like, please, God, tell me you teach them how to do a job interview. And she was like, oh, honey, yes, we have to. I'm like, yes, you do have to. Got to fucking show up. Base is hiring if you got sick. Yeah. Yeah, it's a different career path. Yeah. But yeah, it's just, man. Well, I mean, Mike, I really do want to get out of working on cars. I can't do it all the time and try and come home and do it. But I'm an old dog, man. I don't think you can teach me any new tricks, but maybe I can. I don't know. But anyway. That's a good one, John. I'm going to steal that. I'm just saying, dude. It's just hard, man. They like the one we just, it's just so difficult. Yeah, that's no shit, John. It's just, so I went on one interview panel at the county, and there was like 6 of us in there because there was all the supervisors were on vacation. Yeah, and literally this kid walks in, he's on his phone, dressed raggedy as hell, and he's on his phone, and we're talking to him, and he's just like, I'm like, hey man, can you put your phone down for a minute? And he's like, do I got the job or not? And I'm like, nope. Everybody in the room were like, they were looking at me like, what do you mean? You can't do that. And I'm like, no, I don't want this guy working with me. He sucks. I'm like, this son bitch right here will get you killed if you're using it in the wrong place, you know? Yeah, I was like my video earlier, Jackie, that I did. You know, oh, they got a new grandbaby. Good. That's awesome. We had a guy at the county. He works over in the meters department. These guys don't do shit, and they make like, I don't know, $24, $25 an hour. He's a younger guy, but he wanted a management job. He just fucking quit at the county to go be a manager at Outback Steakhouse. I'm like, are you retarded? Yeah, tell him congratulations, Don. That's awesome. Yeah, screw that. And I'm like, dude, I get it. We don't. Yeah, he's definitely in for a shock. Can you imagine trying to? It'd be like herding cats. Like you got all these dumbass kids in a restaurant, and you're trying to like what? What were you thinking? No, his thinking is, and this is the whole. This is one of the big problems. Is this whole instant gratification shit? Like these kids don't even get it, you know. And we were all talking to him, and we were like, man, you got it made. You work in meters. You don't do shit. You make good money. We got decent benefits. We got good, we got really good retirement. We got good vacation. We got good this. We got good that. No, he wants to be a manager. I'm like, fuck that. Like, no. It's like, wow. But I will give him one props. He did put in his notice. He didn't burn any bridges, which I have hammered into my kids' heads. Like, do not just fucking walk out on a job. Don't ever burn a bridge. One of these days you may need to go back to that. Yeah, exactly. 2K an hour. Yeah. I wish I did cars like I do. You know what, Don? I wish I did construction like I do cars. That's all I gotta tell you, brother. There's an ass for every seat. You know, we all got our own niche. We got to do it. You know. Yeah, I don't get it, man. You know, I know I left a job that I made more an hour than I did now, but I couldn't physically keep up with that work anymore because I've had all these freaking hernia surgeries and shit. So it was like, yeah, I needed a downsize, but my job, like, he's a younger guy, you know, it's like, dude, you are going to retire from here and get a good pension. And, you know, we got good time off, but yeah, exactly. But yeah, I just, man, yeah, Don, I've had in, since 2017, I've had 400 surgeries. And the bitch was, though, in 2018, I had two. The first one was a normal one, but they nicked my bowel and I was in the hospital for. See, this is the thing. I can't even remember how long I was in the hospital because all the anesthesia that he gave me, like the first time was normal. Then I went back in like 11 days later and I was in the hospital for, I think it was like 3 weeks because they had to cut. Oh, it was, dude, it's bad. It's not good. I've got these horrible scars and I've got nerve damage and yeah, it sucks. But yeah, that's the thing is, like you said, Julie, or Jackie. I don't know what the fuck I said, Julie, but yeah, it's the benefits. You can't explain to them the long term benefits of anything. They want fucking right here, right now, and you know, yeah. I think I was in the hospital for 11 days, Rob. The second time, first time was like three. Second time was like 11. Yeah, I was fucked up, and and I still have repercussions from it. But you know what? I get up every day and I go to work. I do my job. My job is great, and I'm getting better every day. You know, I'm happy I got it, and I'm looking at the long term because I'm going to retire. You know, and I'll be set. I am going to have the algorithm going nuts tonight, aren't I, John? Yeah. That's good though. It gives it a little quirk. Uno momento. I hear a dog thumping. So I'm gonna plop down this chair one of these nights and it's gonna break and I'm gonna fall on my ass and everybody's gonna laugh at me. Ugh. I agree with that, Jackie. I just started at the county like a year and a half ago, so I'm in the same boat. But I mean, I paid into Social Security for 30 years. You know, I have a retirement fund. I've been putting money in it. I got a 401k, so don't worry about it. You'll be fine. It's all good. Blooper reel. Yeah, exactly. Be going, where'd Jason go? I don't know, but I see his feet. I'll be like, yeah, I think it's time to end the live stream right now. Yeah, if you had 14 years in the union, Don, you've got a pension coming from that for sure. But yeah, like I said, it's this whole, like, they think I've been doing this for, well, like, I gotta be careful what I say, but like some of the guys that I have worked with over the years, yeah, see, then there you go. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, Don. Just pay your shit off. My house will be paid off in 4 years. Um, we've got a couple good cars. So, yeah, we're going to buy that camper. I'm going to sell the boat. So, we'll probably break even anyway. I can't. It's really hard for me to do both. I've done it where, like, we go to Indian Lake, which is about 45 minutes to an hour from here. Take the camper up, drop it off, come back, get the boat. But, man, that's just too much driving for me anymore. I can't do it. It's like the lake we're going to this weekend. I would really love to take my boat to, but that ain't gonna happen. But Cindy and I have pretty much figured out, like, well, we're gonna do a day trip, take the boat. Yeah, you'll be good, huh? I worked in a factory for 15 months, and it drove me batshit crazy because I couldn't see outside. I had to have somebody come relieve me when I had to go pee. I was done with that shit. So if you worked in there for 30 years, hats off to you, brother. Got some fuzzy beer tonight. Finally got to see her 401 to the K today. Well, yours should be pretty good. Yeah, it was like I posted that video earlier, and I put a link to it in the Facebook group, and yeah, you'll be fine, Don. You'll be fine. I mean, no offense, but you're old enough that you'll get Social Security. I may not. Um, yeah, you should. If you were in a union, you should have a pension. That's for sure. Like Jackie's probably in the OPERS, like I am. Um, we put 10% of our pay into it, and then they guarantee us, whatever it is out of it. I'm assuming I shouldn't say that, but that was me too, Don. I started early. Yeah, you're fine, Rob. It's like Hannah was freaking out on me when I took the job at the county because she worked for Wright State, and they're in the OPERS, and she was like, "Well, Dad, you need to be careful because you can't get in your Social Security if you work in the OPERS." I'm like, Hannah, I paid in the Social Security for 30 years. I'm going to get Social Security money and OPERS. Yeah, you are on the OPERS, Jackie. Yeah. So, yeah. Hannah was worried it was like either or, like I was going to lose my hat. And I'm like, no, no, it's fine. I'll probably get more from Social Security than I will Opers, but it's okay. You know, depending on how long I can work for Opers. But oh, what was I talking about? I can't even remember anymore. Tired. My back's been keeping me up all night. It actually is better though now I had that. I ordered that TENS device on Amazon. I got it today. I ordered it this morning and got it today. I was shocking the shit out of myself earlier. All right, John, go do what you got to do, brother. I'll probably be on here for probably another 20 minutes. We'll probably go 2 hours. Yeah. As long as everybody's having a good time. I feel you, Don. I mean, when I worked in the private sector in the garages, well, I mean, when I started working when I was 16, shit, it wasn't nothing to be 55, 60 hours a week. You know, I did that until I had all my surgeries, like 4 or 5 years ago. And I just told them, like, I gotta scale this back. I can't do it and I actually could not do it. Like, you can ask Rob, like I couldn't do it. It sucked. I was so pissed. I was so pissed at myself. I was so pissed at the doctors. It's like, I cannot. I was so frustrated because I could not do my job anymore. That was the biggest thing I was so pissed about. So I was like, and I put in for a supervisor job and they promised me, 90 days, year and a half later, I'm like, I'm out. I'm going to go work for the county. They're going to pay me by the hour. I ain't got to do this flat rate shit no more. Not that flat rate's a bad thing. I made a lot of money on flat rate. A lot of money. But yeah, we just got these guys. Like I said, I have to watch my tongue. But I just wish, well, I wish and hope and pray that we get somebody to replace us, with our work ethic. The kids' work ethic now just sucks. They think we got to coddle them and give them everything. And like I said, the whole instant gratification thing, it's like, it's not going to happen. It's like, then I put up the video earlier and, it's like, why is there a shortage of techs, new automotive techs? Somebody commented pay. And I'm like, no, pay is not the reason. They're getting paid way more than I fucking started out. I started out in a muffler shop making $5 an hour and breaking my ass. They're getting super good wages. They're getting tool allowances. They're getting sign-on bonuses. They're getting everything. And it's like, no, pay's not a problem. If you're a half-assed mechanic and show up for work, you got the world by the balls right now. Getting old is for the faint of heart. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, my actual first job when I worked in a grocery store was like, I think I got paid $3.44 an hour in the grocery store, part time. So yeah, but my actual first job working on cars was $5 an hour, and man, I was freaking ecstatic. because I'd work 55, 60 hours a week. That was great, you know. I mean, now we got kids. We got kids coming into my shop making, I mean, we started out like $23 an hour, and they act like that's not enough. Like that dumbass, that was working in the meter shop went to, I just want to be a manager. Like, whatever, dude. You ain't gonna like it. You're gonna be pissed. It's gonna suck. Oh yeah, the entitlement is definitely Entitlement's definitely a big factor in it. It's like they think they can just walk in and they just deserve this and they deserve that. And it's like, no, you've got to earn that. Like, I started doing this shit, sweeping floors and, cleaning fucking toilets. And yeah, there's definitely they want to work in a restaurant. Yeah. Yeah, $5.15 an hour for 20. And you were probably happy, weren't you, Jackie? Oh, that's cool, John. Or cool, Don. Sorry. Said my mom's first job was a dishwasher and a truck stop. And the family revolved around mom wages and Gramps pumped gas for better than 20 years. That's freaking awesome. Was that in Pennsylvania? Yeah, it probably was really quiet. No, I don't like quiet. That's what James worked at the truck and bus, and he got me that job there. And Dan, what's up, brother man? Where you been at? Oh, you're moving, aren't you? That's probably what you're doing, aren't you? Summit Lodge before the interstate came through. That's cool. Way too loud, I said. Yeah. Yeah, I worked at truck and bus here in town. It was like I couldn't see outside. Every break I had, I was running out there to just I smoked back then, so I'd go outside to smoke. Moving in a few more days, brother. That's all right. We've had like a stellar crowd tonight, man. You missed it. my my Facebook feed, I topped the comments out. They were limited at 100 and it shut it off. Like I said, hopefully nothing will happen with that next time. Like, we're learning, we're working on it. It's cool. Oh, what else? Just, yeah. They did say y'all had enough. Yeah. Cutting this shit off. We're done. And Dan just popped in, Don, like 2 minutes ago. You must be a busy bear. Did you guys see that shit that Brian Cabral's been putting up? He supposedly quit. Not that I watch this shit on purpose, but it popped up. He's such an ass. Don't even waste your time. Yeah. Yeah, it is fun, isn't it? Yeah, he put one up. I'm sorry what else is in the feed, but this is two guys that we watch. Yeah, see, he put some shit up about, and this is gonna be good because I know he's got a troll on my fucking feed, and so you're gonna hear about this one. Yeah, he put some shit. Yeah, beers all around yet. So he put some shit up about Tony got he moved out of New York because his license got revoked, and then he got pulled over in Tennessee twice, and he got arrested, and blah blah blah. It's a long fucking story, but I really don't want you guys to go there and watch his videos because we don't need to watch his stupid shit. But it popped up. So when I'm on my channel, I don't. His shit's blocked. I don't watch it. But when I'm on my other channels that I'm working on, it pops up. So yeah, he's being his normal idiot fucking self again. So just letting you guys know. It is fun to watch. And really and truly, like Rob and I have watched this stuff. Oh, I know Tony don't care. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. But it's just like sometimes he really comes up with some really fucking funny sayings. Like me and Rob was watching this shit back in the wintertime out in the garage. I'm just laughing. But man, he is the super troll. But I'm pretty sure that there's one person that watches my shit that he does this, and because I mean Brian has actually made a video about me. I don't know if you guys have ever realized that, but he did. He actually made a video about me because I was pissed, and it was one of my first videos too that I went off that I did not like what he was saying about Tony. So just so you all know, I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure. I think, yeah. Don's probably seen the video of it. Yeah, it was like me driving in my truck, pissed as fuck. Like it was. I think it was my second video. He had a heckler at Carlisle, really? Hey, I'm sorry, I screwed up. I had the limit at 100 comments, and I never thought I would get past that threshold. So, Cabral sack. You should use that when we're doing the like Sunday night or something. You should use it. That's hilarious. Sorry, Jackie. It's all inside stuff. I know you're here, but we're gonna get off on that tangent because this guy's a dick, and he doesn't know shit about Shinola either. And I really fucking hope he makes a video about me again because that was awesome. You dropped it there before. Someone seen Wilburn with a UT shirt. Yeah. John was probably like, fucking whatever. Cracked me up. I was watching that live stream you guys did Saturday night, and yeah, squirrel. That's cool. Yeah, ass. Yeah. Anyway, I was watching the live stream when you guys were there in Carlisle Saturday night, and you guys were in that meeting room or whatever. And I remember you said, I was like, I commented like, "Hey y'all," and you were like, "Yeah, Jason was supposed to be here." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't make it. Sorry." But Wilburn was talking about the squirrel guy, is it John Woodworth or whatever? I don't know. He was like, well, this is what he does. He comes on the stream, he thumbs it down, and he says, I blame it on the squirrels, and he leaves. So I could tell that John Wilburn don't give a shit, you know. Oh, he did want to go visit him. That's cool. I could see Tony going over there and saying, yeah, what? Because he's cool. He's just like, I don't care. Because, you know, what they don't realize is, and I've done a video about this, is these car channel guy bashers is like, so when you watch our shit, and even when you thumbs down it, it's good for us because guess what? You watched my shit. You know? Yeah, and yeah, Don, I was on my phone camping when I was watching that. So yeah, I lost the comments too, so it's all cool. Well, I've got Facebook likes too, so it's all good. Tony actually put up an offer, Rob, about going live with him because you know Brian supposedly is this big advocate of the veterans home, which I think he actually does that, which is cool as shit. Um, and yeah, he offered to put up a live with Brian Cabral, and all the proceeds would go to charity of his choice, like the veterans or whatever. But of course, Cabral ain't gonna fucking do it. He's you know he is. He's too big a. He's too big a. He thinks YouTube's fucking stupid. That people shouldn't be allowed to make money doing this and blah blah blah. So yeah. I said my only. I'm not even worried about likes. I'm just hoping that one of his fucking trolls is on here, which they usually are. So, because he was saying when I put my video up, the only reason I saw his video is because Uncle Tony pinned it. I'm like, no, he didn't pin it. It just showed up. And then the only reason he saw my video is because Uncle Tony pinned it. I'm like, Uncle Tony don't give a fuck about me. He didn't pin that. I'm a brand new guy to YouTube. Sharing those for dad. Uncle Tony is the real deal, man. He's like, I don't know him. I've never met him in person, but like literally, my opinion, that whole room full of guys like you, Don, and Don, and Rude Mopar dude, and everybody in that room is just down to earth car people. Like, we don't give a shit what kind of car it is. We just like cars, and that's how I feel about it. And that's how I've always been raised. And Robbie, same way, and Jackie, like, we just like cars. We like being cool and hanging out with people with cars. I bought a T-shirt to make a YouTube T-shirt in light colors, but Uncle Kathy said not a good idea. I said, "Oh, good. Well, I mean, at least you asked for permission. That's cool." Yeah, you did say that they were under the fender, and he explained it. That's cool, and that's what he wants to know. It's like that's I want to see that car because it's one of a kind car. That's the shit that I like. Like this whole Uncle Brian thing, he's just a fucking idiot. He has nothing to do. Like, I made a mistake and I went over to his Facebook page one time, and you want to talk about some political bullshit? It's like this guy is he's an asshole. That's all it is to it, you know. It's like he likes to hide behind the fact that he does all this volunteer work, and yeah, that's fucking great. I really do. I mean, honest to God, I think it's great that he goes over there and volunteers at that the veterans transition home. That's fucking great. I mean, honestly, no sarcastic at all. I love my veterans. My grandpa was a veteran. You know, I love all my veterans, all my warriors. I would do anything for them. But then on the other side of the coin, it's like Jekyll and Hyde, and then he turns into this fucking idiot that he doesn't like anything that anybody does. Like he doesn't like anybody. You know, like you're gonna die an old, lonesome soul being that way. You were driving Gene Smith's '65 Coronet Hemi car. That was a station wagon, wasn't it? Did I miss something, John? The old 5 barrel gets 15 miles a gallon. Ooh, he was driving it. Las Vegas? That's cool. Yeah. Oh, I bet you sent me something, didn't you? Hold on a minute. No? See, it sucks. Bill and Patty Moore are probably trying to fucking get in the video, and I fucked it up. Hey, Bill and Patty, if you're watching, I apologize. I had the comments limited at 100, and we went way over that already. So next week, I'll have it fixed. I'm learning. I'm I'm a slow learner, but I'm learning. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice. Don's got the video of. Oh, I just got the message of the. I can share this if you guys want me to. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pause it. All right, you guys ready? I got two videos because hold on a second. Oh, come on. There's John. Hold on, let me rewind it. I'll rewind it. There we go. Sorry about that. That was some major technical difficulties. All right. Uncle Sonny, yes. Foot breaking his finest. Yeah, I was wondering where that thing left at. That sucker was wound up, John. Sorry, guys. I totally goofed that up, too. Let's see. What did I miss? Man, you guys are going to town here. This is crazy. Yeah, but thanks for sending me those videos, you guys. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely the only way to get it to leave up on the mountain. That was cool. That sucker was wound up, dude. Yes, sir, Mike. Traction bar from a 46 Willis. That's cool. I really do. I've got to see this car. It's got to be just totally amazing, man. I just want to see the 5 barrel setup. I remember, months ago back in the winter when you came on my live stream, you were telling me about it. I'm like, what? This is just got to be totally one off. Just crazy. Oh yeah, definitely a hand wrap thing. That's for sure. Yeah, you do need to do a live. Yeah. Or at least record it and send it to me. I can put it on, one way or another. We'll get it out there. I would love to see Wayne's old car going down the strip. That's for sure. That would be awesome. Let me get, man, I got it all screwed up now. Well, I mean, I can't even see if people are trying. I hate it. I apologize, you guys on Facebook. If you're trying to comment, I messed it up. I put a limit on the comments, and we're an hour behind on those comments. Next week it will not happen. So keep up the good work. Definitely come into the stream, comment. I'll fix it. Yes, I do know that you guys crashed the wagon. I do remember that. I remember hearing about it. I wasn't around when it happened, so yeah, I gotta bump the comments up, John. I took them off. Yeah, I'm sure the signal up at Norwalk is. Yeah, I know. When we went up to Put-in-Bay, the signal was not good. I just remember you driving that thing, and it's like, whoa, whoa, you were shifting that sucker. I don't know if it was a 4-speed or what, but I remember that. I always remember John just yanking that shifter back about 60 feet. I broke the I broke my Facebook group. Damn it! It's amazing the family that I have built. Oh, that was one thing. That was one thing I was going to ask tonight. Was everybody's got their own little family name, like their followers' name. I need to come up with a name for you guys, like my crew. This is my this is my clique, my crew, my whatever it is. So you guys need to think about that. So on Tuesday night next week, we need to come up with a name for our crew, for my followers. That's the one thing I need to remember to do. I say we, but I was trying to. Well, that's so you can kind of spread the guilt out. I'm hanging over here. Yeah, I actually did. I had a note. What can I call my? Oh, I'm sorry. This yellow paper just doesn't. Yeah, it says, what can I call my members? I need a name for my crew. I got so many things on this wall over here. But I love you guys. I did watch Kevin's Hearts. I think I've watched 2 or 3 episodes. It's freaking pretty cool. He blames me if we dial wrong. I got blamed for dialing wrong lots of times, that's for sure. I'll never forget. Damernette was so pissed at me. He ran that 67 Barracuda. He ran a Super Pro. And, I ran an 11-second car, and he had a 10-second car. And he was dialed like 1073, and I wrote 1173 on the window. And it was like, I think they were down to 3 or 4 cars. It was in the semis. And he didn't realize it until he pulled up to the starting line. He was like, oh, shit. And he went down there, and he's like, I didn't shift it in high gear. I just left it in second. And I'll be damned, he didn't run dead on 1173 or 1143, whatever I put on the car. But he was so mad at me when he got back to the trailer. He's like, I could have fucked this race up because of you. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, you shouldn't have let me dial the car. He's like, he handed me a shoe polish. Here, you put the dial in on. I'm like, okay. And I was just so used to putting 11, my car ran like 1150s or whatever. He was so mad at me. Where do I live? I live in Riverside, Ohio, which is east of Dayton, Ohio. We're north of Cincinnati, and we're in the southwest part of Ohio. I broke a major bar, so it's long for the ride. Yeah. It's all good, John. It happens. But yeah, Dan was so pissed at me. He passed away a couple years ago. I just found that out. That guy was a hell of a racer too. I mean, you could put him in anything. He'd drive the shit out of it. Even with the wrong dial in. Of course, back then they didn't have trans brakes. They had the illegal 4-wheel line locks with the 2-steps, which I ran for a long time, which I shouldn't have. I should have just stayed foot braking, but. The results were spectacular. Cleveland from us is Cleveland from us, that's like diagonal across the state of Ohio. It's like 4 hours from Dayton to Cleveland, or Riverside to Cleveland. We're just we're only about 15 minutes east of Dayton, so yeah. Oh shit, John. Damn. Where were you at? Were you at Killcare? Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, we are on the south side of right past Air Force Base. You were at KK. Wow. Like I said, I heard about it, but I never really knew all the details about it. And I thought the other dude was driving it. What was the other guy's name that was? Or maybe I could be wrong. Was there another guy driving that car? I don't even remember. All right. Yes, that was a 67 uh, whatever wagon. What was that? A Belvedere? I don't even remember what the hell that was. It was a cool car, though. It was the old Cameron station wagon. Oh, we're about to get invaded. I think Hunter's home. Oh, it was Greg Sanford, wasn't it? Yeah. And didn't he have another accident, like in his cooter or something, where the header collector fell off and he freaking flipped the car or something other? It's some weird shit. That Brady Bunch wagon. Yeah, as a courtesy to me, if you're on YouTube, if you could like and subscribe, that would be freaking awesome. That would help me get in the mix. If you don't want to, it's fine. I'm not twisting nobody's arm. It's Phil Pierce. Yeah, yeah. Phil Pierce is who I'm thinking of. Yeah. Thought it was the ugliest car ever. Pulled in the guy's driveway and said, "You're really gonna try?" Yeah, we drive crazy stuff. I've always been a station wagon fan, that's for sure. My first bracket car was a 1979 Chevy Malibu station wagon. That was the first car I went down the track in. Mom thought we brought hers. She's probably like, "What the hell is this shit?" 62 is the ugly car. It's so ugly. It's cool though. That was like Bill had that. What was the first year for the Barracuda? 64 or 65. It was a Valiant with the big back window in it, and it was so ugly. It was cool. My grandma had a 65 Valiant station wagon, and it was just so ugly. It was cool. 64. Yeah, it was so ugly. It was cool because that's literally what it was. It was a Valiant. The Barracuda was a Valiant. So, but anyway, it's 10:45, and I'm old, and I need to go to bed. And I've been on here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I really, really appreciate you guys. Road to see. I really, really appreciate you guys coming by. I really do. This has been awesome. We've been, you know, The family's been growing. 63 value, yeah. The family's been growing and it's doing great. I'm so happy. Like I can hang out and you know talk to these old guys and friends of mine that I went to school and people I don't even know yet, but I'm sure I'm going to meet them soon. And I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. This has been an awesome night. It's been fun. It's been intuitive, and I want to do this every week. Like I do this twice a week, and I really want to do it at least once a week. So with that, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work tomorrow, and I'm going camping for the weekend. So again with the old guys. Peace out, Rob. John, thanks for stopping by, man. Jackie, I really appreciate it. Dan, Don and Wendy, appreciate all you guys. It's really been fun. It really has. And I want to do it every week because this is cool. I really do. So, like I said, appreciate you stopping by. I hope to see all you guys in person, in the near future. And get out there and fix something.